rides through the open roads with brothers by my side. Red and black colors, our patches, the pride. Navy, Army, Air Force, together we ride. Through the highs and lows, we stand side by side. Camaraderie unbroken, our hearts open wide. Families gather round, support is our call. For every veteran, we'll always stand tall. With our engines roaring, we ride as one. For the young and old, the mission's just begun. I'm a soldier, sailor, or airman who rides, bound by brotherhood, our spirit never hides. We're a close-knit family with love as our guide. No room for hatred, only strength inside. Riding into the sunset, the journey feels right. With the wind in our hair, we'll keep rolling tonight. With our engines roaring, we ride as one. For the young and old, the mission's just begun. I'm a soldier, sailor, or airman who rides, bound by brotherhood, our spirit never hides. We're a close-knit family with love as our guide. No room for hatred, only strength inside.
Through the dust and the roaring sound, we gather here where brotherhood's found. Engines rev, hearts in sync. For all the ones who fought, we'd never blink. Underneath the sunlit skies, motorcycle dreams in each other's eyes. We ride for the fallen, the brave and the true, celebrating life, just me and you. So let the wheels turn, let the wild wind blow. With every mile, our spirits grow, raising a toast to the stories untold. Together as one, we are strong and bold. From Maryland's hills to the open road, veterans and civilians, together we go. In the name of support for all that we share, a brotherhood forged in the midnight air. With stars above and engines loud,
But there are certain times like now where it's an absolute pleasure to do this. So Annie, can I have you up here, please?
Annie?
Yep. Annie has been awarded the Diligence Award, and it's the very first patch for the club. So on behalf of the President of the National and all the members, congratulations, Annie. Well deserved.
No kissing.
Don't have any. Thank you.
He's dumbfounded.
Well deserved.
Totally unexpected, and
Well deserved.
thank you very much.
Yeah, well.
Normally we read out the citation, but it's fairly lengthy. But in short, I've known Annie now for, you might as well say, the 10 years. And in that time, she has been in every executive position on the thing. Even though it might have been in the background, she's always had an input. She has been the backbone of the Hills sub-branch. And even though some people might disagree with it, but she was also the backbone of the Adelaide sub-branch. Annie, your professionalism has rubbed off on a lot of people. You are a true credit to our sub-branch, but more importantly, to the club. And on behalf of the President, thank you very much for your diligence.
Thank you. I'm very, not going to make a speech, but I'm very proud to be part of this club. And especially this sub-branch, I reckon it's the best. So thank you.
Don't go away. Wait, there's more.
Ooh. Can we have a look at those?
As you know, both Annie and Beachy work together. One doesn't do the job that the other one's not involved in. So if it's Beachy leading, Annie's in the background. If it's Annie leading, Beachy's in the background. Now again, knowing Beachy for, you might as well say the 10 years that they've been in the club, again, always been proactive. Yes, does have the habit to rub people up the wrong way. However, that is a good thing because we all can't be yes men. Because if you become a yes man, then your sub-branch and your club will actually go down because you're not holding people accountable. Beachy has actually held people accountable and he's actually voiced his opinions. Whether they be right or wrong, he still stood up. Okay? So, in saying that, Beachy has now been made a life member.
Hey!
So Beachy, on behalf of the President of the National and the Executive, well done on being a National life member.
No kissing again.
Turn around and face the camera.
Shit, I'm not speechless that way. Anyway, what can I say? I mean, when I joined this club 11 years ago, the very first time I remember the very first ride we went on, they told us it was a particular address on South Road. So here's Annie and me sitting at South Road at Mile End, wondering where the hell everybody else was. So we rang Mooka. And he said, I said, where are you? And he said, St Mary's. I said, what the hell are you doing at St Mary's? What's this address you told me to go to here, which was another on the run? And he said, no, it's the St Mary's on the run. So basically, Annie and I hightailed it all the way up to St Mary's.
They'd send us the wrong
They'd
address.
sent us the wrong address.
Mooka wouldn't do that.
No, not much. But ever since then, I've embraced what the club was about. I was told about the club by a mate of mine in Sydney, and I was feeling lost. I missed my time in the army, and I just needed that connection. And this club has given me that connection. I've made great friends out of people that I had no idea about before, even Air Force people for that matter. But as Polly said, you know, I had a tendency to rub people up the wrong way, and I did it. If I did it for a reason. It's because it's something I believed in. I believe in the Hills Murraylands, and as most of you would know, we had a lot of starting issues trying to get this sub-branch up and running. But when you look at what we've got now and what we started with, I think we've got a magnificent sub-branch that's very cohesive. And it's all credit not just to me but to every single one of you as well. So this here is on your behalf as well. So you made this for me, and I'll do my damnedest to make sure that I see you guys are looked after well and treated with this club. Thank you again. Thank you, National. And I was speechless.
Let me sit down.
Yeah.